Hi, and welcome to another episode of Just Jan 2K. We're your hosts, Chance Johnson
and Junior Griffin.
And today, we're going to be talking about the whole spill with TikTok and that shit being banned, unbanned. Niggas can't get it on their phones. Niggas got it on their phones. Like, what the fuck is going on, America?
No. You're projecting because it's just funny because you're like, people can't get it on their phones, download it, delete it, can't re-download it. I was sitting there just looking at you like, bro, I told you not to delete
Okay,
that.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Chap. I deleted that shit. I deleted it.
I did not.
Now, was it the best move to delete that shit? Probably not, but low key.
Low key?
I think, you know, I'm a content creator, so like,
low key?
it's like, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. All of our attention spans were cooked, and I think this will be good for my attention span to get back on track, because I'm not gonna lie, it took me like, it would be hard for me to get through like a 2-minute, 45-second video of something, so that was really bad. It does suck on the aspect that I make content too, so like the discoverability part sucks. Hopefully I can re-download it, so hopefully they fix some rules with the inauguration today. So hopefully they relaunch that shit back in stores, but hopefully I'm not too cooked. It's like, it's not even that I want the app, it's just good for content, for discoverability, but like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have deleted the app, but we're here now, so fuck it. But Junior, what are you gonna say?
Well, anyway, when it comes to the app, like, there's a couple things I want to say. First off, I knew it was like, it was funny to me because, like, I think the government don't realize, like, I know we're lazy and we're, like, out of shape, a group of people and stuff, but, like, if you took away TikTok, there was 170 million people that was like, hey, I want my TikTok. And they're like, nah. I don't lie to you, Chance. I'm probably one of those 170 people that would have been at my House Representative's front door and be like, hey, what's going on? I would have crashed out like there was a dude that set his congressman's place on fire, like his like office or whatever. It's not funny. Okay, one thing I'm gonna tell you, chat. When it's something awkward or bad, I just start laughing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, he could be like just a random story. You could be like,
My dog died.
You don't even gotta be like you don't even be like, my dog died. You could be sitting there like, yeah, man, I lost my husband last year, and
You was still laughing over that shit? I was gonna say, like, you know, like, my dog died, I broke my arm, like...
No, like, I laugh at awkward, bad situations, so if you be sitting there like, yeah, I lost my husband, Harold, I'll just sit there and, like, I gotta put my hand over my face.
Oh,
I'm
hell
like,
no. That's how you get jogged, nigga. I ain't gonna give it a whole bill.
I know,
with you. Fuck
I know,
no.
that's what I'm like.
Hell
I had to keep a straight face. I'll be like, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, that's why I look away. Like, if I look at you and you say some bad stuff to me, I'm gonna start laughing. This is my natural, like, coping mechanism.
Okay.
I just start laughing.
So what do you think they're gonna do? What do you think they're gonna do? Do you think they're gonna sell the app and
Chance,
then...
it's already been sold, bro. Let me tell you something.
So is it coming to the fucking app store again? Like, what's the problem?
I mean, it probably will, but I just say, like, Chance, I mean, I'm just going off of guesses. Remember that, y'all. I mean, if you look at the whole situation, Chance, it went off the app store, where they're like, oh, it's being shut down. Bro, it didn't even make it 12 hours. I don't think it wasn't 24 hours. I don't think it was 12 hours. And they're like, what? And they open back up. It's like, thanks to President Trump, you are back on TikTok. And I'm sitting here listening to this thing, and I'm like this. Bro, something tells me that this whole time...
That's definitely political.
He like, this whole time when I read that, I was like this. Something tells me this entire time they had this thing worked out and fixed, they're just going to set it up to where like he looks like a savior. Chance, I'm gonna put it like this in anime terms so you can understand. There's this, all my One Piece fans. If you don't watch One Piece, you haven't been to Dressrosa yet, we're gonna shut off. There's this dude named Doflamingo, bro. He has the ability with strings where he can make you do whatever you want, like do basically like a puppet. He made the king go through town one night, just killing people, the king and the soldiers. And then him and his boys showed up, and they started fighting them, even though they were in control. So all the citizens were like, this dude's a good guy. Like, he wants to protect us. Like, he's our king. Like, we love him. Lo and behold, the whole time he was the one causing all the shit behind the scenes. So I was like, is this a Doflamingo moment? Is this nigga Trump, like, actually in control of all this shit? And then he just playing off like the hero. So we all just like, yeah, Trump did this, Trump did that. And I'm just sitting there thinking this to myself. I'm like, this might be an anime moment.
Bro, listen, I think... So here's the possibilities of all this. So let's say they refurbish it.
They're going to.
And they put it back on the App Store, right? People can download it again and stuff. Or, you know, they kind of say, fuck America, pretty much. They're going to let us keep the app or whoever has the app right now for the period of time that being. but since it's not in the App Store anymore, you won't be able to like do updates and software updates and stuff to the app. So the app slowly but surely will just start to deteriorate, and they'll be like, you won't just get no more. The app will be cooked.
You know that you're cooked. I'm not. See, this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. See, I still have the app on my phone, and you know how like back in the day when they had Flappy Birds, this is before your time, showing my age. They had Flappy Birds, and like when they shut down Flappy Birds, people would like download on their phones, and they'd be like, hey, I got an iPhone, blah, 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 with Flappy Birds on it. I'll sell it right now for $600. People were getting online and buying those phones with Flappy Birds on it.
No, but what I'm saying is...
Let me finish. So what I'm going to do, as a personal person, I'm going to turn on my screen record, and I'm just going to go through TikTok for like a solid hour, just swiping. And I'm start hitting niggas up and be like, hey, I got an hour swiping on TikTok. $10. Someone's going to buy it.
Honest to God, what you just said right there is probably some of the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Not what you said, but like the theory of it. If a nigga pays $10 for an hour, that's fucking stupid.
Chance, listen, it's called addiction. It's called, this is all I'm buying into, bro. It's just like being a drug dealer, bro.
Bro, but now that we're taking it into a step further about this TikTok ban, bro, why are we so controlled by an app?
Same way we're controlled by government. I don't know.
So you're not gonna sell your phone with the app on it?
Oh, bro, no, I'm selling you the video feed. I'm keeping my phone. You think I'm about to give up my phone? Hell no, I like this phone. I'm like a better phone.
So if the app software just deteriorates and just gets fucked, and all the apps are just fucked, if they don't release it back on the App Store, because you gotta have.
That's why I have screen. Like I have.
No, but I'm saying, how many screen recordings are you gonna do until that shit deteriorates?
Enough. I'm gonna do enough.
So either for the people that have the app still, either it's going to keep going until it just deteriorates without software updates, obviously, or everything's going to be cool and they're just going to refurbish it back on the App Store, or there could be also something...
They're going to put it back on the App
Store. They put it back on the App Store. It could be a totally new thing, and it could be cooked too.
They're putting it on the App Store. It's going to be changed.
Well, do you think when it changes, do you think it's going to be...
You think it's going to be... No. Fuck no. Chance,
you think it's going to be shittier?
Chance, let me tell you what's about to happen, bro. This is what my educated guess, bro. They're doing the same things that they did with Facebook and all those people play hardball. Like, we want the data stuff. That's all it was about. It was never about protecting the American government or the American people from the Chinese government.
They wanted the TikTok.
They just wanted our data. They just want all that stuff so they could see how to market us. Bro, bro, do you know our government, like with Facebook and stuff? Chat, I'm gonna ask you this question, Chance. And chat, you can answer this question too to yourself. Do you ever get random text message like, hey, you have a package being shipped out today, yada yada yada, from a random number? Have you ever had that happen to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me tell you what it is, bro. The whole thing that is that they took your information from like a website or something. They sold your information.
Yeah.
As a government to those people, and now they're hitting you up for random stuff.
Yeah.
That's your government doing that. They're basically what they're doing is they're like, man, I don't want the Chinese people to be able to do that with our people. I want that app so I can keep the money for myself. That's all it was. It had nothing to do with protecting us. It was all about keeping the money. Mm-hmm. Now that they have their so-called control, think about it, Chance. The CEO is going to be at the inauguration today. Why would he be there if he was banned from a country? It's already been set in stone, bro. It's been fixed. They already made the deal. It's already
okay.
Gone.
So if it does go back in the App Store and they do all their refurbishments, and it's not like how the Chinese version of it was. You think the American version is going to be more cooked? Like, do you think it's going to be shitty?
Oh yeah, if it's back in the American control and they have what they want, like the people on there, bro, they're going to censor it. The reason why I like TikTok so much, personally, Chance, was the fact that like people would be like, oh, you shouldn't get your information from a social media thing. Well, I'd rather get my information from a social media thing where I can go take that whatever someone said, then I can go research yourself. That's another thing that's wrong with this world, chat. People be getting information from random places and be like, that's true. I'm just going to go with it and start arguing. Never fact check anything. Just start arguing. But anyway, I can go and fact check it, and it's like unbiased news instead of like our other news sources like CNN and Fox and all that stuff, which is obviously biased to one party, so they're not giving the news like it should be. I like the app because it gave us unbiased news. It gave you information on subjects and stuff that you would have never known about unless you were in that world, like around the people that do that stuff. And it was just like a relaxer thing to do. And like you said, it was a form of making money because small businesses were making their killings off that thing. Chance, I bought skins from my phone, like my debit cards that I would never seen or known about if I didn't have TikTok Shop. or the TikTok store or whatever.
Yeah. So if America gets in control of this, and they obviously probably will, they'll put it back on the App Store. They'll do all the refurbishments
Or
and stuff.
the changes and stuff, yeah.
So if they do it their way, which obviously they will, they're gonna censor a lot of stuff. Do you think the app's probably not gonna be as good? Do you think you'll still use the app and stuff if it's like a whole lot of censored stuff, like, you know? Or you think like pretty much? Do you think that they're gonna change it to where Americans aren't gonna want to use it anymore?
Chance, this was going to happen. If I open my phone up today after this inauguration and the phone's back and the app's not the same and they're just sending me a bunch of stupid stuff like McDonald's ads and stuff like that nature, I am going to go online. I'm going to learn how to speak Mandarin. I am going to get on Red Note. I am staying on Red Note. I will delete my Facebook. I will delete all Meta apps because I'll be damned if they take TikTok away from me. And on top of that, y'all, it's a bigger rabbit hole because if this ban goes through, just so for you gamers, if this ban goes through and it stands as it is, then they're going to be able, the government could be able to be like, you know what, we don't like this Chinese, because basically what they're doing is they're trying to fight the Chinese corporations. What was the name of that corporation again, Chance?
It was fuck. What are they called?
They're going
Tendence or some shit like
they're
that.
Tendent or whatever. They'll go after them, and the problem with that is they hold a lot of stocks in a lot of the big video games we like to play and stuff.
Or it was Tencent or some shit like that. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, they hold a lot of stock in a lot of the games that we love to play and stuff, and those games will be like basically saying they're not going to be able to be played in America because they're ran by that company and they're not going to relinquish their control over it. Like, I'm telling you right now, I play Clash Royale. If they take away Clash Royale, oh, it's up. I'm being real with you.
Hey, them niggas don't own shit on 2K. Come on, I'm still good.
But they took Call of Duty, bro.
I don't play that shit.
I do. Bro, listen, I play video games that I'm not going to do in real life. See, basketball, football, those games. I mean, I'm not going to be the best at all those things, but I can do that. I can't run down the street and shoot somebody and get in the car and drive off.
But not,
I mean, I can. I'm not going to come back from it.
But so Tendence like owns stock in a lot of video games and everything. And they're kind of fighting the Chinese government with everything. So, like, Tendence owns, like, stock in, like, Epic games, like Fortnite,
Fortnite!
all those games, Call of Duty, Clash Royale, Clash of Clans.
Are you telling me we won't have no more, like, infamous crash outs? Oh, bro. Oh, you know who's probably going to be the biggest crash out if they take away Fortnite? That boy Ninja.
I feel like if they...
Your crash out.
Nah, I'm not going to lie to you. It was like 170 million Americans, bro. I think if they take away, if they go through the Chinese thing and they look through all like apps like, okay, we don't want this, we're gonna ban all these video games. They ban every fucking video game. I think that'll be a bigger crash out than TikTok.
Oh no, it's gonna be, bro. Listen,
because like,
listen.
That's how some people keep their sanity.
Chance, the hood is going to rise in force because you like, I don't play Call of Duty. The hood plays Call of Duty. Chance, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, they play 2K, but I have gotten screaming and fighting matches over playing Call of Duty, bro. Swear to God.
Well, let's just hope.
Fist fight some of my best friends.
Let's just, honest to God, like TikTok. Let's just hope they don't ban those fucking like those games and shit. Cause like
Chance,
my shit's cooked.
Chance, I'm telling you right now, like I said before, like they're not gonna get rid of none of this stuff. It's really just a way for the government to kind of flex their muscle. Like, hey, we can do this whenever we want. Cause think about it, Chance. This is basically the biggest flex you all the time. Like I'm put it like this, Chance. I'm telling you, there's two sides of me. There's my everyday side, and then there's the nigga, like the nigga side, like we gonna fuck some shit up. So you telling me that the government was like, you know what, 170 million of you are like, you know, we want this app, we love this, and it shows like profits and all that stuff. They're like, you know what?
I'm having deja vu right now.
They're like, you know what? We're gonna cut this off. We're gonna cut it off, and we're not gonna bring it back. But then they're like, you know what? Here, take it back. And they gave it back to you within like 6 hours. Basically, what they're doing was flexing, like, "Hey, bro, little bro, we run everything in your life. Like, we take it, we do what we want." Bro, so the everyday civilian to me is like, "Yes, I got back my TikTok. Like, I'm happy." But that nigga in me, bro. That nigga in me, like, bro, what you trying to say, bro? Like,
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It's like you gonna have to run the ones real quick.
I'm not gonna lie. I just had crazy deja vu. Like I've seen this before in a dream. Like this is okay, but
you have better dreams than me. I told you what my dreams be going.
I think what's gonna happen, bro, is they're gonna get their way. Obviously, they don't give a fuck about the American people, really. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna refurbish this app. They're gonna censor a shit ton of stuff.
Maybe.
People
Allegedly,
maybe. People are gonna say fuck this app again after it getting unbanned. After it's not the same, and then we may just all go move to Red Note or just like.
Bro, I still been there. I'm gonna learn this damn Chinese music shit. I'm gonna learn how to speak it.
Or just go to like fucking. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll just go.
Like right now, the biggest thing that's hurting me, Chance, is like if I go through with this, like no more Meta. I ain't gonna have Instagram no more, so I'm sitting over here like
I ain't gonna lie, I'm keeping Instagram.
Nah, bro. I listen. If we gonna be men of the people, like me personally, like if I'm gonna sit here and be like I'm fighting the government, men of the people, like I'm doing my part, there's gonna be some sacrifices made, bro. It's gonna hurt. I'm like that one meme with that nigga with the gun, just crying, holding it. That's me, bro. Like I don't want to give up Instagram, but if I have to, I'll do it, man.
Nah, I'm keeping it.
Right. Just they make money off that. They make money off you with that. Do you want to keep letting them make money off you?
Like,
It's tough. I know it's tough. Xing Xiao Ho, whatever you want. Ni Hao.
so yeah, that's like the
Just Ni Hao. That's all you need, no chance for me. Ni Hao.
topic. I think yeah, I don't really got a lot more to say on this situation.
I mean, if you really think about it in the long run, like, why was this app such a big ordeal? Like,
Because I think it was something new, and instead of see what we were used to in like 2016 and 2020, and like you know it probably started in like 2014, honestly, from like 2014 to like 2020, probably we were used to watching like long form content like YouTube videos and shit. So when we got like started watching like short form content and short videos all the time and stuff, our brains got addicted to that shit, and then we were like, you know what, this is the new wave.
I'm not trying to cut you off. You talking about like TikTok the whole time? Because I grew up in the era of Vine, so we was way.
I was growing up during YouTube.
Yeah, I grew up during Vine and YouTube. Like, this is basically Vine, but on steroids.
But I think that like, so I think that I think we just got addicted to something that was new because we ain't never seen short form videos where you can get so much information in a little amount of time and stuff. So we got addicted to that. Honest to God, I'm trying to reset my dopamine and shit. So like I feel like this will be better for me and just like it'll help my attention span because my attention span was fried. Like it's cooked.
He's like, boy, you know I'm fried. Nah, my attention span. I know what you're saying, bro. But just for me personally, I just like what everything TikTok stood for, what it gave us, and I promise you, if they just like nerf it, I'm go back to our earlier question I asked you all the time. Are we really free? Are we free? Cause y'all gonna take away something I love and do this to me?
Man, I just don't see them just like being.
I
like,
do.
I just don't see them being like, hey, like you know, the band's like we've unbanned the app, you know, yada yada. We're gonna sell it and not do shit to it and just keep it how it is. I don't think they're really gonna do it. If it's an American standpoint where it's their shit now, I don't think they're gonna keep it Chinese like oriented on the of the app.
I know it's not Chinese, but I'm saying free, just free, like free. Which is basically saying like keep the app free information flowing.
Oh, they're not gonna do that.
No, hell no, they're not gonna do that.
So,
Chance, the biggest enemy to governments and stuff is knowledge, bro. You think they're really gonna let you just learn what you want to learn?
hell no. So like, yeah, that's really all I gotta say on the topic. I mean, like, hopefully, like, I don't really, yeah, just.
It's like so.
I don't really know what's gonna happen.
I don't know what's going. I'm telling you my prediction, bro. Like I already told you, the app's already been fixed. They already done did what they need to do. Somehow, yeah, I'll be happy to see if they're going to like do like a co-op, like a cooperative agreement with the app, where you stay in control of the TikTok CEO and stuff, and they get to do what they want. But somehow, someway, I have a feeling like it's been sold to the government, or this part they're going to make like a TikTok US branch, and that's what they're going to do. We're going to have this TikTok US version, and I'm just going to sit here and be like, ni hao. I'm going to Red Note. I swear to God, I am ni hao. Ni hao, ni hao. That's all I'm going to tell you.
I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I don't want that to happen, but like,
shit, you know what's crazy, bro? We're sitting here. There's a meme from Baby Boy where he's sitting there like, you know what I'm talking about? She's like, you don't mean that shit. You You're just talking like you always do. That's what's with the government. The government's like, we're going to give you your app back. We're going to keep it safe. We're going to keep you free. You don't mean that shit. You're just talking.
Yeah, I don't really got much else to say on this topic, though.
But, chat, we're going to...
What do y'all think?
Yeah, like, what do y'all think, bro? Honestly, I think this has been already bought off. I think it's done. The TikTok that we loved and known, gone. We're going to see something new. Probably like Talk Tick or something. They're going to name something. They're going to name something new. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, but please let us know what y'all think about the whole situation, and then yeah, let us know.
Hey, but on a real note, if they do take over and we don't want to, and y'all want to just be like me and don't use any of that stuff, hey, give me a second. I'm loading up my phone. My Red Note account is Old Man Griffin 12. Just remember that. I ain't got no picture on there yet, but you know what? We gonna get lit. Just follow me on Red Note. Continue on.
No, that's all I gotta say.
Okay, yeah, but also, besides following me on Red Note, like we said, you have comments on this or anything you want to say about it on this episode, hit us up on the Spotify link and also on our YouTube channel. Thank you and have a good day. Thank you for tuning in with us.
Thank you, guys.